So the two cover arts are the celebration of the One Piece film Red, which will release this today, knowing the fact that we see the Straw Hats with the red-haired pirates, along with the characters from the Whole Cake Island arc, where they battle against Uta. But we actually headed towards the story right now, which we see how Dave saw the island, which is Sora and Brooke, as the government island. But he actually say who's gonna how about the others if they get caught, which Brooke's thinking the same thing, which they should have actually go with them in the first place because which Sora don't trust Vegapunk. But they actually saw Kaworu as he actually helped Luffy on Wano, which he actually free to go, knowing of the fact that he was in shock. However, we see the rest of the Straw Hats have actually made up to Shaka as they are actually headed towards a lab, knowing that the fact that they've also see where they're actually inspired by the technology around the island, which they've gone through an escalator, which we knew that actually have made it through the door, which Lilith, actually talking to Edison, where they went through the door, which we knew that Edison have actually talking to them about what they actually are. Just then, they have actually met with a Sarah him, but this time it is Jinbei as a kid, which they actually realize that he is a pacifista, which they actually saw him shoot lasers. But now they actually are in shock that they made a clone of Jinbei, by which he actually dives under the floor, which is the swim fruit, which Frankie realized that technique from Senor Pink, in which he has grabbed a hold of Nami by the throat, in which Sanji attacking the Suraham of Jinbei, which he doesn't care if he's the real Jinbei or not, which kick him in his face, which he actually was thrown back, which Robin using her Gigantofu on him, which she said was also unforgivable, where she actually attacks him. But she dives underground and get ready to attack her, but we knew how they also realized that he gotten Jinbei's abilities, which they actually knew how powerful he really is. Edison, who actually saw the battle actually happen, which they saw Edison, also known as Flair, in his debut for the first time, knowing of the fact that Lilith actually appeared beside him, knowing of what could have actually happened. That is when we saw how Pyragoras, also known as Wisdom, in his debut, was left with the data himself, knowing of the fact that they were going to battle them as well. However, in the food area, food bay, we've seen how another Vegapunk actually appeared, which after eating food, we saw how York, also known as Desire, in his debut, knowing of the fact that the rest of the Straw Hats, who actually met up with the another Vegapunk, who stopped the Serahim as well, which we knew how they met Shika, also known as Logic, for the first time, as we seen how they actually saw the shoes, which is dorm shoes, can be magnetically disabled anywhere in the island. But we knew how they've met two Vegapunks, but they realized of the fact that the one they actually met told them about the island's history, in which we see Luffy's group, who actually saw inside of a room, which Shika, who told them that the island is also from the past, and unlike anything else, it came to technologies in which the civilization is from 900 years ago, where Luffy's group has saw a giant robot in the ruins where they actually knew that is actually there for a reason. So we knew how the One Piece film Red getting a color art to commemorate the movie released today when it released in English dub. But we see the rest of the Straw Hats battling the Serahim, but this time with Jinbei, who actually getting a better look of how he's using his own skills. However, we see the debut of Edison, Pira Gorath, and Jorgen Shika as he reveals the history of Egghead Island, where it's 900 years from the past. As the chapter ended with Luffy's group found a giant robot in a area of the island, where we knew there's more mysteries of this island to be revealed. So we're going to see what's going to happen on the next chapter, next week, because I'm going to see the One Piece film Red movie, which I'm going to release the link on the description below after I review it. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment everything about the manga chapter. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and my Facebook page and Twitch. Until then, this is anime guys right here saying sign out. Laters and be safe.